episode of Memoir of a Naija Girl. My name is Helen and I have Iria here with me.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, have you been ghosted before? Have you ghosted someone before? So, the questions are for you.
Well, I have not been ghosted before, but I have done that to a couple of people. Of which, should I really apologize? Like, if they are listening, I'm not sure about that. But then I have my reasons. But then ghosting someone, like cutting off all communication, all forms of contact with the person in question, like, I wouldn't say it's a terrible thing to do.
You wouldn't say that?
I wouldn't say that because I have done it.
Do you feel bad? Considering what happened offset earlier?
I don't, because I have reasons for doing it.
Okay.
I don't feel bad.
And I remember when I invited you on this episode, you said, "Hey, Helen, don't worry, I'm not going to ghost you." That was what you said. And that was so funny because I was like, okay. Oh, that makes sense because, you know, we're in the ghosting season.
Yeah.
When people say, oh, I'm coming and I'm doing, because I have to be sincere with you. I think there are different forms or kinds of ghosting people. When somebody asks you, oh, do you do this? Oh, yes, I do that. I can render these services. And they just don't get back to you again. I think that's some sort of ghosting.
Yes, it is.
If you put my mind there that, oh, this contract is for you, I'm going to give you this contract, and all of a sudden you don't see that person again, don't you think that's a form of ghosting?
Okay, first let us go into why people ghost you.
Right.
I personally, you said giving a contract to someone is a form of ghosting.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't get back to them.
If you don't get back,
like, oh, maybe or maybe not, I'm going to give you this thing.
Yes,
or maybe not, I'm not doing it because of the prices or whatever.
That is another form. Then meeting someone, being in a relationship,
right,
and going out on the first date, the second date, and then you expect a call, a response and all, and you don't get any of those, that is another thing. Then let us go into why. First, I would say, I think for me personally, why I would ever want to ghost anyone is, first, if I don't feel totally comfortable with you, probably from your body language, maybe from one or two things you say while we were having the conversation, and I'm able to like read and pinpoint like you probably have other hidden agenda, and I feel like I don't want to hurt you by just telling you I'm not coming.
But Ire, if you don't want to hurt me by just lying to me and ghosting, I think that is actually more painful. I mean, just tell me that I'm not
that way you are looking for emotional closure. See, the thing is, if someone ghosts you, you should understand that probably the person doesn't want to have anything to do with you.
Okay. Why can't they just say it?
Some people just don't feel, like me, I just don't feel the need.
So you feel better ghosting someone instead of having an actual conversation?
Okay, would you rather I lie to you? Like, okay, let's imagine that we go out on a date and I feel like I want an independent lady to date.
Alright.
And I realize from our conversation that you're still dependent or in any form. And I tell you that I want an independent lady. It would be rude.
I don't think it would be rude though.
No, I'm only citing an example. An instance. It could be anything else.
Oh, okay.
That would be rude if I tell you. So it would be best for me to feel, okay, instead of us taking it further and being so attached that I wouldn't be able to just cut the whole thing off, then it's better I just
one time I was having a conversation with my friend, and he met this lady. He was happy about, meeting someone and starting a relationship, maybe. Then he went on a date with her, and when he came back, he said she doesn't have good hygiene. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just ghosted her. And I was like, why don't you just tell her
She
that
has friends to do that.
she has friends? But
See, I'm sorry.
If you truly like someone, tell them the truth.
See, I may be sounding so blunt.
You're not sounding blunt though. You're not.
See, the truth is,
if you're sounding blunt, is you telling the person, hi there, I like you, that's why I'm telling you this. I think you should take care of your self. I think you should go to the. I would appreciate someone would say that.
Helen.
This is why I say why I don't say that.
Helen, the thing is, let us face the truth. If I meet someone who doesn't have a good personal hygiene, we've not been in the relationship for long. If it's a different ball game if I didn't know from the onset. See, the mistake we people make, should I say, the mistake most people make is, I can manage it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
do.
Like, I can manage it. It's more like you meet someone who drinks excessively,
Right.
and you want to go into a relationship with that person, and you feel after
Yeah, we
they
feel they
are
will
together, they will
change.
change. It doesn't work that way. They wouldn't change for you, not for any reason.
Yeah, but then you can
If
also
the person wanted to change, would have done so before meeting you. And if you're talking about, say, personal hygiene, the person, you wouldn't tell me the person has not seen anyone to tell her about us, to
Sometimes
tell
you
it
don't
about
know.
to say it about
sometimes
her.
you don't know, sure you understand.
But she has friends, close friends that will
That's
tell
why
her.
you have friends.
That
To tell her.
Daya is here, and he's always saying something. Daya, sometimes you might just be that perfume you're wearing that doesn't smell nice. Do you understand?
You
I
have
would
friends.
tell you. Listen, I'm not with my friends all the time. Don't you get it? So you telling me, oh, because of that first impression, you can't tell me that, oh, babe, that perfume you're wearing is not nice.
If I see
Instead,
a
you
filter,
decided to
if I
ghost
see,
me.
if I see,
Or
a
maybe
filter-
I forgot to. I won't forget to brush my mouth. Okay.
Okay, Helen,
But
there is a difference when you are trying to tolerate someone, and there's a difference when you can't just afford to go on with it.
now let's take Piers Morgan as an example.
Okay.
You see what happened between him and Meghan Markle. He said Meghan Markle ghosted me. Yes, first of all, I don't think they have an actual relationship. I think they met one time and that was it. But maybe something in his head is telling him, okay, we are friends now. Do you understand? So he's in this person. I understand that you are not responsible for other people's feelings sometimes.
Yeah.
But if he believed that they were friends, I'm not going to say, oh, she should stay there, because even he said really bad things, to her. But if there are many repercussions that could come up. The guy might feel, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. Why would this person ghost me? Why would this? There are so many things to consider.
let me say something. I remember one time meeting someone, a lady, before I got married, and I haven't actually seen her.
Right.
So we talked via chat. We didn't really meet in person. It was just pictures, and so pictures can
Yeah, that's it.
appear differently. Then we met in person. Then I felt in myself like I'm not up to her standard.
Okay.
Then I felt like she was into the conversation. She wanted more. She wanted to talk more. She was going on with it and all. But in me, I'm like, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble going further with her, because I'll be trying to catch up. Not really intellectually, but
Right.
then the standard of living at that time
Right.
and all that. So I felt the best is just to
Ghost.
just let go. to me, it's more like letting go.
Letting go is not ghosting. It's different
It
from
is.
ghosting.
It is letting that person
For example,
go.
Irene, someone comes to meet you and says, "Oh, I have this contract. I'd like you to execute it." And maybe and the person says, "Okay, before I give you the big one, let me try you with the small one." And then you do something with the small one, and you don't hear from that person again. So then you're sitting down, you're asking yourself, "Was that not good enough?" Do you understand? These are types of ghosting. You might think that, they are not, because the person didn't tell you that what you did is actually not nice. You could have done better here, here and there. But then you don't know where you've wronged, what you've done wrong.
For me, Ellen, in that, if I am to take that scenario, if I am to be in that kind of situation, for me, I wouldn't think the person ghosted me. I probably would feel you have met with other options.
Right. After giving you the small one.
Yes. I wouldn't feel you ghosted. Probably because my mental health is stronger to understand. People who feel bad when they are ghosted, I think need to be more stronger mentally, because I wouldn't feel bad if you don't want to talk to me.
No, talk to you. There's a difference between somebody wanting to talk to me and somebody ghosting me. If you ghost me, you didn't tell me I don't want to talk to you again. You just went off, and I'm going on social media and say, "Oh, but his name is this, his name is that."
But then that's a message.
Yeah, it's a message, but it's not a clear message.
It's a message I don't want to talk to you.
So you don't feel bad about ghosting people?
Okay, let me now ask
you. Do you feel bad about ghosting people?
No, I don't. Let me now ask you a question. Okay. What if I ghost you, and then at the end of the day you try to get in touch with me? Okay, for instance, we've gone out on the... Okay, let me say I've ghosted you.
Yeah.
And then you tried reaching out to me. And I tell you, what do you want? Do you know that is more damaging than me ghosting you initially?
If you ask me what do you want, I think I'll just ask.
I'll just respond.
I will respond with, what did I do wrong, bro? Because guy,
if I tell you didn't do anything
I'm very comfortable with the truth. Okay, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay,
at least you've spoken.
You understand? I want to communicate and ask you, what then is the problem? Why do I deserve to be blocked? If you say, "Oh, it's for my mental health," guy, I'm gonna leave you, because we can't like each other, all the time. Sometimes I would have conversation with you, and I'll feel like, okay, that's gonna be the end of it.
I
won't ghost you. I will just tell you, you won't see more of me.
Okay,
that's the word.
Ellie, I think now it boils down to, it means, now I just realized that it means there are two different people when it comes to ghosting. The people who ghost and the person who is ghosted.
Right.
Then I feel people who ghosts, that ghosts you, don't necessarily always want to have emotional closure. I think that should say it all. And then people who are being ghosted that still want to find out, what did I do and what, it means you are looking for emotional closure.
Me, I'm not looking for emotional closure. I'm looking for answers.
Why would you be concerned about somebody that
I think
doesn't want to talk?
Because I don't know, maybe because the person that I am is, I mean, we're friends. Maybe we're not.
Emotional closure.
It's not emotional. Hey, it's just the right thing to do. Is if I don't hear from my friend, if we're friends now, I don't hear from you in 3 months, I should be able to say, "Guy, what's up?" It's not emotional closure.
But
it's just me doing what I know how to do, which is to care.
The thing is,
if you're my friend.
The thing is, for me, if somebody is valuable to me, and I feel there's something that we can share much more, I wouldn't have any reason to ghost you in the first place. Then I understand that if I have something valuable to someone, nobody would want to ghost me. So if you do that to me, you don't feel I have anything of value for you.
So ghosting people is all about values.
It is, yes. That is just the blunt fact. True. It is.
Another banger. I'm just saying that I don't think it's right for people to ghost another person.
That's your
I
own
think
opinion.
you should communicate. See, why I started this podcast is for us to always agree to disagree. I don't want to have a boring podcast where everything we say, oh, you're right, you're right.
Wait, sorry to like cut you short. You mentioned something about communicate.
Yeah.
Communication isn't always about
vocally, but then not that kind of thing. You don't hurt me if you just ghost me like that.
Look, Ellen.
I mean, be kind.
Ellen, we humans, we humans need to socialize, and that thing has really become the normal programming for we humans.
Do you feel women are more pained when they are being ghosted?
Women, they ghost more.
But when somebody does that to us,
when a guy does that to a lady, like if they are pained,
if you ghost me,
then it means you've seen something of value.
Well, I've not been ghosted like that. Maybe wants to ghost
me. I haven't been ghosted, but I do it to people if I feel like.
I'm not going to ghost you. Like for example, you said, "Oh, Helen, I'm not going to ghost you." I will simply tell you, "I'm not coming," and that will be it. And I'll
if I tell you I'm not coming, I'm not ghosting you.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That means you communicated, you talked to me.
Yeah,
but you're telling me that. You remember what Ayo did? Ayo. I don't know. You know Ayo. So he said, I'll call you. I was not waiting for Ayo. He ghosted me. 2 days after, I said, but babe, you didn't call me now. How do you want that?
No, that one is still good now. That one is still good now. What if you call and his number is off?
He switched off. I've been ghosted before. I have been ghosted. In fact, all of us, me, Dayo, James, all of us have been ghosted before. Thank you very much, Iriayo, for coming.
Wow.
Yeah, me, I'm still saying it. Don't ghost me. I don't think it's right for you to ghost another person. For their mental health, for their,
Yeah, it's not only about the mental health, it's about the emotional closure for them.
You keep saying this emotional closure.
Yes, now because you are worried, you want to know what is wrong. Did I do anything wrong? Am I looking bad and all that? And of which people who ghost don't care about all that. It's just one thing.
Sometimes they care, maybe.
They do care.
They do care sometimes. Like you said, you don't want to off me by telling me your mouth is smelling.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sometimes they do care, and sometimes they don't care about what you feel.
Yes.
Is the reason why they ghosted you. It probably could just be just one thing.
Very small thing.
Very small one thing.
Small thing.
And then for me, if I meet a lady, when I was still like
in the world.
Dating, not in the world. I was never in the world.
Ooh, okay.
So if I meet a lady who is cranky, like I hate someone who is cranky. Tokora, thank you. Yes. I wouldn't even say anything. You just be doing your own thing. Once you are out of my door, that is it. I won't even tell you anything. That is, you see, it's just that is the thing. I might like every other thing about you, but once you are cranky, or even if we are outside talking, and I always say it, once I notice how cranky you are at any slight thing you are not, because I like the jolly, like we play, talk, we can chill, not the serious, you understand? No. But once I notice you are cranky, because if I tell you why you're being cranky, you take it personal. Then we'll start having issues, we'll start fighting, we'll start arguing. So I'm not cut out for all that. So I just...
Whatever your reasons are, listen to this podcast, like, subscribe, share. My name is Helen. Subscribe on Instagram. Show us on Instagram, please.
Yes.
Follow me on Instagram, Helen.love.23, and also we have podcasts. We have Instagram for our podcast, MemoirOfANaijaGirl, on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you.